Hello, everybody. It is PreludeBoy99, and today we're going to talk about the RLC exclusive 1982 Lamborghini Countach LP500S. And I believe this is the fourth time we're seeing this in a RLC, and this time it is in this pearl white. I believe it's pearl white. Yes, it is pearl white. I know my colors. Anyways, a lot of you guys are probably going to be upset that this isn't Spectraflame. I'm not. I think this is a great color choice. Why? Not because of the Wolf on Wall Street reference, but it kind of reminds me of Miami Vice. There was an episode where Crockett was chasing somebody who was driving a Lamborghini Countach. It's a really, really good episode. So yeah, that's kind of what I think about when I see this car. Now, the Honda Integra Type R was also in Championship White, and a lot of people were upset that it wasn't in a Spectraflame color because RLC is known for Spectraflame paint. It's not really known for having like this basic pearl colors like this one, like a pearl white. I guess they just haven't cracked the Spectraflame white, but when they do, I'll be there for it. So the interior is actually pretty detailed. From where I'm seeing, you have the windshield wiper that's also detailed. You have the seat belts, and the tan interior looks really good. Now, I've heard a lot of complaints about the wheel choice, and if I'm being honest, I think this is the best wheel choice for the Lamborghini Countach, because back in the day, they had like these 80s style wheel where the lug nuts wouldn't show, like somewhat of a hubcap. I'll show you guys some examples with pictures, but I'm totally fine with it. I think the wheel choice is actually appropriate for a car this old from the 80s. So I have a Spectraflame blue version of the Countach that I bought from a convention, and I kind of wish I didn't buy that so that way I can buy this so it can be my very first Countach. Of course, the thing that I'm worried about the most when it comes to exotics or supercars is the doors. This is going to have scissor doors. The scissor doors can always be a hit or a miss because you always have one side that opens up, like it doesn't open as symmetric as the other side. That's kind of stuff always drives me crazy, especially for the McLaren F1. And I believe there was the Koenigsegg that I didn't buy. I was a little worried about the doors. Anyways, this thing looks fantastic. I love the color choice. But the one thing that I love the most has to be the acrylic base and the decorative acrylic display itself with the snowflakes. So, this is a holiday car. Now, because it's a holiday car, I believe they're going to make a lot more of these than they normally would. I don't want to talk out of my butt and say that this thing is going to be plentiful because I honestly don't know. But there is a limit of 2 per customer. Usually when there's an acrylic display, I like to buy 1. I don't really need to buy 2. The reason I like to buy 2 RLCs is 1 to open, and the other I like to keep the packaging itself for review purposes. I also love the box art with this one. This one looks really, really cool. And it's not like like the box art isn't a picture of the car being realistic. It actually has like this little axle here. So this is technically the Hot Wheels car that we're seeing on the box, which is really cool. I like that when they have a proper representation of the car, not just a realistic version. Of course, I say that, and then there's a mirror on this one, and there's not a mirror on the car itself. So it is kind of weird that they left the little centering cap just like they did here, or maybe they painted it. Okay, guys, I'm losing my mind a little bit. I apologize. I don't believe they painted it. It just, for some reason, it looked like they painted it. Nope, it's not painted. Sorry, was losing my mind briefly. So, yeah, and then here's another thing with this. This is not a good shot, by the way. Looking at how messy the paint is from the door to the rear fender. Yeah. I'm a little worried about that. I'm not going to lie. I hope that the detailing's a lot better than that. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to pick this one up because it's a holiday car and I like the decorative case or the acrylic box. Having that white, snowy feel. It does feel Christmassy and the happy holidays. So, yeah, I think this one, I'm going to pick this guy up. And not because it's a homage to Wolf on Wall Street or Miami Vice. I think the Countach in white, it's a solid choice. So this is a $33 car. So with taxes and shipping, I'm going to pay, how much am I going to pay? $12. So this is going to be a $45 car for me. So that's, of course, this is going to be pricey. If I'm being completely honest, I really believe that this is the best RLC Lamborghini Countach, just because the white color just makes sense. I believe the real life counterpart was sold in pearl white, because again, Miami Vice and Wolf on Wall Street. I really do like this version. I think this version might be my favorite. I won't know until I actually get it in my hands to see how it looks. I am worried about the doors and the door jamb detailing, because that just looks sloppy right there. But of course, I'm nitpicking. We're never going to know until I get it in my hands. So I'm definitely going to do a ranked video for RLC of 2025. I definitely want to do something unique. I don't want to just rank the cars. I kind of want to have somewhat my own little contest or showcase. I don't want to copy what Lamley does, but I want to do one where, each casting gets its own category, like best doors, best engine bay detail, best color. I definitely want to do something a little bit more creative. So let me know what you guys think. I think this one is a buy for me. I'm definitely going to pick this one up. The limit is 2, so just be mindful that because the limit is 2, there's a really good chance that this thing is going to probably sell out. I always like to put that possibility in everyone's head as soon as possible. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.